Hey guys, welcome to episode 3 of the Chelsea Career Mode, and kicking off the episode got a big game up against Aston Villa. They're currently in 4th place in the league, but as you can see our team gone for a little bit of a change. Sterling on Pulisic going to change wings, but actually Conor Gallagher and we're finally into the team because last episode we picked up 2 injuries, and I really Koulibaly's injuries was longer as Mount comes back in like 2 weeks I believe. I'm not sure how long Koulibaly is out for. Hopefully it isn't too long. But luckily for us we do have good defensive cover in Badia, Shaw, Chalaba, even Zakaria can play centre back, but as per Keta and obviously Fofana and Thiago Silva are the 2 main centre backs right now. Let's not waste any more time, let's get into this game up against Aston Villa here. But first of all, don't forget to drop a like in the video, subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications so don't miss a video. And let's get into this. Ollie Watkins, Conor Gallagher, it's a big game for him, stepping in for obviously Mount who's out. Seeing what he can do, because obviously Jorginho's contract is expiring. We're not giving him a new one yet, but Kai Havertz already here. Kai Havertz plays it across to Nkunku. And we go 1-0 up inside 2 minutes, well just over 2 minutes, 2 minutes and 10 seconds, but Nkunku's been a revelation since this Chroma started. He started off a bit slow, but since we've changed formation to a 4-3-3, it's been much more of a fluid front three, along with like having Havertz behind him, or Mount behind him depending on who we play. As you can see, it's a good run from Kai Havertz, it switches it over to Nkunku. Martinez probably should do better for recovering in time, especially Emi Martinez being a World Cup winner, but it's a good finish from Nkunku to find the bottom corner and 1-0 up. Mateo Kovacic now. He got a great assist last episode of a through ball. You're going to find Sterling here. Sterling now. He can just drift inside. It does do. It's too easy for him. How do agility and pace Raheem Sterling has up against this slow Aston Villa team? It's too easy for him to get in behind. And he scores. We're moving down to the left hand side where it's more natural to play. And he scores a goal. Pulisic has that decent involvement. You can see, gets Tyrone Mings wrong footed, goes round him and has a fantastic finish as well from Sterling. Douglas Luiz dispossessed. Well, dispossesses Gallagher. Oh, Thiago Silva there. So Thiago Silva's been solid. The only thing bad about him is the lack of pace. Speaking of lack of pace, again, can we get him behind this Aston Villa defence just using pace? Pulisic now, hit that. Pulisic! Yeah, we've unlocked this team. We've figured out this formation. We know who the team is now. Pulisic on the right, Sterling down the left. Because just look at Pulisic here. Gets around Ashley Young, and the finish. Emi Martinez just hasn't been in this game. Not sure why. Should he be making the save? Maybe. But we're going to say it's a good finish from Pulisic. Isn't that form for us here? Where he isn't playing well. But Kukurea comes into the team due to Chilwell not being the greatest left back for me. It's been pretty good. Not sure what's happened to Kukurea there. And how that isn't a foul. Like, he just got airlifted by Bailey. I want to see that again. Ian Bailey. I want to see how this happens. Kukurea. Great challenge from him. The ball then bounces off by. It's about to go out. Keeps it in. Okay, Kukurea looks to just skip over. I'm going to put it in slow motion and watch it. He looks to jump over. Where he gets caught and then just pushed and then just yeeted. At any point. I need to just stay focused. I'll say stay focused, but can't do much to stop that. Ollie Watkins. Hopefully that's just a consolation goal for them. It's 3-1 here. It's poor defending from me. I need to stop stepping up with Thiago Silva because he hasn't got the recovery pace. I'm used to having defenders who can recover. But Fofana can't get across in time, and he tries to. There's just no saving that, to be fair. There's just no saving that shot. It's not. Spins inside. Couldn't find a pass. I need to defend here. Thiago Silva. He's been beaten. Kepa, and he's beaten as well. Hardy in this game. They've had nothing. Buendia scores. And it's 3-2. Just can't deal with the high press. That's one thing that we struggle with. I don't know what Kukurea is doing, just standing behind Buendia the whole time. Why is he not challenging for that? And Kepa, should he be making the save? Probably. It's a hard one for him to do considering the situation, but it's now 3-2. We're going to make a couple of changes. Coutinho, that's a good ball. Please. How is it 3-3? How is it 3-3? That when I say you, like, they've done nothing in this game other than shoot and score. I guess you could say that means they've done something, but like Kepa again should be doing more. I need to change the tactics a little bit. I think we need to drop the depth a little bit more because we're too easy to get through in that situation. Carlos gets it clear. Like Kukurea win that. Fofana. Havertz now. Havertz, penalty. Okay, we've been gifted a penalty. It's poor defender from Diego Carlos. It's been brought on and gave away a penalty. It just clips Havertz there, and hopefully Kai Havertz come back this. Kai Havertz up against Emi Martinez, and Emi Martinez, of course, he saves it. Okay, last chance of the game. Roya, Loftus-Cheek, free to Roya. Okay, where's that pass going? And somehow we drew this game. How have we drew to Aston Villa? We went 3-0 up inside like 30 minutes, and then we just capitulated. Okay, for this game against AC Milan, it's actually a very big game because we're on 6 points. Same with AC Milan, now we're on 6 points. But no, we're on 7. AC Milan on 6 points, and Salzburg are actually top. We're on 7 points. So a win here will guarantee us to go through, I believe. So we're going to play the Hearts of this one up against AC Milan. We're rotated, as you can see, heavily rotated. Other than the likes of who's a first team player, Reece James, Jorginho, I guess. A couple of first team players in there like Pulisic and Sterling, but as you can see, the rest of the team rotated with some high rate players coming in like Mendy, Kante coming in for game time, Jorginho coming in to see what he can do, Buddy Shaw and Chalobah in defence. So let's get into this game. If we pick up a victory up against AC Milan here to make up for that draw against Aston Villa, we shouldn't have picked up a draw in.
My name is Derek Ray, and joining me.
Okay, so the first attack goes to AC Milan, and I already can tell that the team has been changed. For whatever reason, the game decides to change your team. Like, you can go into a team in highlights, so like whatever, and the second you go into the game, it just decides, you know what, this player's going to play centre back, this player's going to play striker. Okay, why is that ball okay, why is it just been allowed to go across the box? But we've got a player through here, 23rd minute, it might be Ziyech maybe? No, it isn't Ziyech. Who is it? Is it Pulisic? It is Christian Pulisic, okay. Christian Pulisic. To make it 1-0. To beat Magnon, no he doesn't, Magnon makes a great save. But AC Milan have an attack here in the 38th minute here on the left hand side with not Teo Hernandez, it's one of their midfielders. It's Sandro Tonali. Here's Giroud, obviously former Chelsea player. Very underrated player. Obviously now he's getting his he's getting more respected as he does now. But yeah, for years he was very underrated, especially at Arsenal. He was very underrated there. But now we have an attack here. Attacking Ziyech. Sterling into Ziyech. Now Ziyech, obviously linked with AC Milan. I hate that position because like, it just takes so long to just take like a smallest little deft touch to just line it up for the shot. Like, why have I gone Fav at the back now? You know what I mean? Like, and like look who's playing Fav at the back. Buddy Shaw, great defending. Okay, now we have a penalty. Aubameyang versus Magnon. 80th minute here for the winner. I hate penalties against Ultimate AI. Aubameyang to beat Magnon. Aubameyang puts it bottom left, and hopefully that is enough to get us the victory here. I don't know why the AC Milan flags are waving considering they're losing, but it is what it is. Aubameyang scores a pen, and that's a victory. Love to see that. We're going to go through, guaranteed. Okay, so this game up against Arsenal, who are down in 8th place, having a very poor start to the season. We're in 6th place, so we're not doing much better. Okay, so we're going to try something new. We're going to try Edouard Mendy in net, see if he can earn his spot. Richardson's is already up to an 88 rating. How's that happening? But Zacharia's going to play centre back. That's a big change for us. We're going to bring Zachary in as a centre back. So I'm going to make the signing permanent. I mean, we might just use him as a centre back because we don't play CDMs. We play centre mids. And at centre mid it doesn't really work. But at centre back he can be very good. So we're going to take on Arsenal here, and hopefully bring back our format to that 5-2 loss to Man United at the end of last episode. That 3-3 draw against Aston Villa that we shouldn't have got. But yeah, let's get into this game at the Bridge up against Arsenal and hopefully pick up a victory. So just get back on winning form, or get back into winning form I should say. Maybe we took the lead for granted, and then Aston Villa just had to believe they went high pressing, but Pulisic now. Pulisic going to cut that back to Nkunku off the post, but luckily he falls back to Sterling. And finally we get a little bit of that luck, you know, like I feel like sometimes you just miss that little bit of luck there. You know, it rebounds off the post and falls back to my player. Usually that happens against me all the time. When the AI will hit the post and it just falls back to their striker or their winger, whoever it is. But Nkunku hits the post with a powerful effort. Forces Raheem Sterling. It's a good touch under pressure, not under pressure, but well, kind of under pressure considering the situation. And he puts it into the back of the net to give us a 1-0 lead. Love to see it. Shaka, to Martinelli, Reece James. looking pretty good in this game. His shames are as it can be in there. And Edward Mendy, great save, but that's just unfortunate. No, that's what I mean. That look, we had that for our goal. They have that for their goal. Edward Mendy makes the save, but it just forced the forced the Saka.
Well, here it is again, and I feel a bit sorry for the goalkeeper.
And should be doing much better defensively. Should have been able to get that out. Aubameyang in a decisive heartbreaker for Arsenal. Conor Gallagher, it's into Aubameyang. Aubameyang shoots and he does break the hearts of the Arsenal fans, but secures the lead again for Chelsea fans. Conor Gallagher with a through ball. Aubameyang showing why I brought him on instead of Broya. Just added pace, added just ability on the ball. That's why I brought him on. Just running behind, takes a good touch, and the finish is just great. That's a shoot. Chukwuemeka. It's in behind. The Pulisic who hits it and he slices it over. Defender's okay. Fofana steps in, but he doesn't win the ball. Zakaria steps in and does get the ball, but gives him the ball in the process. Zinchenko now. Fofana steps in. Okay. Conor Gallagher. Honestly, he's been the MVP this game. We get a 2-1 win against Arsenal, but all thanks to Gallagher. Honestly, he's been the MVP. Obviously, the goal scorer Sterling and Aubameyang, but Gallagher was the MVP. Okay, we're going to simulate this game with the second team up against Southampton here, and if we get a victory in this one. And I need to edit the bench because Nkunku is it Kudubal? Who's on the bench that's injured? Nkunku, okay. And we're going to just put up where is. We're going to put Fofana on. Why not? He's going to get loaned out, but we're going to put Fofana on the bench. Maybe he gets some game time. I'm going to quit in this one here. Nkunku's only out for 5 days, by the way. And we get a 3-1 victory with who scored Aubameyang scores twice and Ziyech scored. Love to see it. Okay, we're going to quit in this game up against 10th place Everton here with a slight rotation. So obviously Kante comes in, and I believe that's the only change to the starting 11. Oh, Chilwell comes in as well. But hopefully we get a victory in this one up against Everton. And it's going to be a 2-1 victory with Hakim Ziyech winning and scoring and Nkunku scoring at half time. Let's see that. Okay, for the final group stage game here up against RB Salzburg here, no matter what happens we either go through, if we win the game we go through in first, if we lose we go through in second. So we're going to sim this for the second team here. Salzburg have a very good group stage. We get a 3-2 victory with Pulisic grabbing a late winner for us, Ziyech and Zakaria scoring, but Okafor scoring twice for them, so maybe, just maybe a transfer target for us. I think he would be a very good player. Okay, for this game against Leeds United, we're going to play the Harlots because when they are 16th place in the league, but got a very big game after this when we need to keep our first team players fit because we've got Man City after this, which I don't need to explain is a very big game. But Leeds United are going to be a tough game away from home at Ellen Road. And yeah, as you can see, the team we're going to go with our second team. Mason Mount returns to action. He's going to be playing down the left hand side of midfield there. Chukwuemeka for the centre. Reece James comes in over Azpilicueta. Just that pace up against Aaronson and Sinistera. Let's get into this game and hope we get a victory up against Leeds United away from home. It's into Broya. Emmanuel Broya. I just can't burst into that gap there. There's a good opportunity for Broya. Obviously Aubameyang a bit tired after playing that game against Salzburg, so we put Broya up front, see what he can do. Reece James now hopefully knows Hakim Ziyech on the ball. Get Broya and get it back into Ziyech. Yes he can. Ziyech now into Chukwuemeka into Loftus-Cheek, who hits it straight at Cooper. It's out for a corner, but we're not going to be able to take the corner. We actually have to defend a solo run from I believe Rodrigo up against us here. It's Bamford actually getting behind, and then Reece James tidying it up. Love that from him. Now crossing opportunity here. Hakim Ziyech crossing it in. That's a good obviously player to cross in the wall. We've got a good player to aim at in the box as well. In Broya, and Broya, can he get there? Yes he can. And he slots it into the bottom left corner. Number 1-0 up here up against Leeds. And Amanda Broya, that might be his first goal of the season. Can't remember scoring a goal with him so far. But if that is his first goal of the season, it's great to get him off and running. We might have to loan him out because obviously it's not getting that much game time behind Nkunku and Aubameyang. But he's getting his game time here and there. But corner for Leeds in the 41st minute. Let's hope we can deal with this. I believe Chilwell there looking to get that. Yeah, it's his first goal in the league in 4 games. And Broya is there to get it away as well. Now Mason Mount. Can't do anything here, but from this corner, let's see if we can do something here. We've got Hakim Ziyech crossing it in, 84th minute here. Can we get late second goal? Hakim Ziyech is into the box. It's a good cross. It comes back to Gallagher here from the edge of the box, and a shot is blocked by Cooper, and that should be the final highlight of the game. It is going to be a 1-0 win up against Leeds. So let's get into the game up against Man City, which is going to be a very, very tough game. Okay, this is the team we're going to go with for the game up against Man City here. And this is the first time we're facing them this season. I believe we're playing an interesting lineup. We're playing Calvin Phillips at centre mid, Rodri at CDM, Ake at centre back. And yeah, obviously Man City are just a team that's going to be very hard to beat. And my Man City are currently winning the game in real life against Chelsea. They're currently beating them 1-0 as the time we're recording this. Let's hope in the virtual world we're better than Man City. And we can stop them from scoring. That's if Riyad Mahrez that scored for him in real life up against Chelsea. Let's get into this game up against them and hopefully get a victory here, or at least a draw, because we're only 1 point behind them. So staying 1 point behind would be very, very good for us.
Thanks, Derek, as always. This should be a good
Havertz, that was an awful pass. Oh, Ake's been done. Ake's been cut up by Christopher Nkunku, and Nkunku, can he fit that in? We can't, but it comes out to Kai Havertz. And we're 1-0 up here. Kai Havertz makes it 1-0. And Nkunku back from injury. It's his first game back from injury. He was only out for 5 days, but Havertz gets the rebound off Ederson, a parry I should say, and puts it into the back of the net. And continuing our trend of starting games off very well. We start to struggle towards the end of the game. It's a great save by Ederson. It's poor defending, and Kai Havertz is just left in a good position to just put that in. It's Amir Laporte that makes a mistake. It's a great finish from Havertz. Riyad Mahrez is a goal scorer in real life, and he's a goal scorer in game. Zakaria should be doing much better there as well. That's the thing, Zakaria should be doing better. I thought he was going to find the pass to Haaland, so I wanted to wait for that. You can see I'm trying to block that there, and then Mahrez makes a run and he finds the back of the net. Finally, you can't take time on the ball up against Man City, man. There's a team that you can't do it against Man City. You shouldn't be doing it against any team, unless they're not pressing, but... Kovacic now into Gallagher. Conor Gallagher now has got a good room for an effort here, and he finds the back of the net. And Conor Gallagher just scored an absolute streamer. This man is keeping Mason Mount out of the team, honestly. And I think like Mason Mount comes in back in for Kovacic, and Conor Gallagher is our box-to-box midfielder, and Mason Mount plays centre mid alongside him. Because Kovacic is playing well, but Conor Gallagher is just too good to take out the team, and we need Mount back in the team. But he's not replacing this man. This man has forced his way into the team this episode. He's taken advantage of the opportunity and just proved himself to be a starter for us. Again, this was by Kovacic. Kovacic can't get it a second time. No, Mahrez into Haaland. All into Foden. Foden now. Okay, it spins. Edward Mendy, come out and get that, thank you. But Conor Gallagher, man, what are you doing? I just said you force your way into the starting lineup, but why did you just sit there watching? I've seen that a lot of times in this FIFA. Players just stand and watch, especially in defensive situations. Ball comes out to him there, he should be pressing. Maybe he wouldn't have got there, but he should be at least trying and put Kevin De Bruyne under pressure. But Kevin De Bruyne makes it 2-2, and we're struggling to defend in this game. This time he gets the better of Haaland. Yeah, Kovacic, what are you doing? I told you to ball roll it, not do that stupid skill move. Just do that. Riyad Mahrez. No, Mahrez somehow... Okay, Edward Mendy is more useless than Kepa in goal somehow. I reckon Kepa actually saves that, you know, near post.
Well, here it is again. It was a good finish, but the keeper has to do better at his near post. He was beaten far too easily.
It's Man City, but still, the goals they scored haven't been convincing enough of which they should have beaten us. You know what I mean?
Riyad Mahrez.
Okay, why are you allowing Morris to have that much room in behind Reece James? And how's he got in behind there? Okay, this is a goal. I literally up to the width and the depth of our team, just not allowing them to have that much room on the wings, and they just got more room. Morris should not be allowed to just stand there in acres of space, and then that should not be happening. And we're 4-2 down, a game that we should be, if not, that we should be drawing in. Nkunku. Nkunku wins to Sterling. Nkunku. Okay, oh my god. How have we not been given something there? With Sterling on the corner. Sterling to put this one in. In towards the centre, towards Kai Havertz, and Ederson makes a save. Gonna whip it in again, no. Kai Havertz has picked up an injury, that ain't great. Cucurella on the header, doesn't win it. Zakaria, now Kai Havertz on the shot. That should be a foul. Ref.
fizzles out.
That's twice De Bruyne's just wiped out one of my players and not got a touch on the ball whatsoever.
Might yet finish. In it goes. A 3-goal cushion.
Like,
This is astonishing stuff.
I do a heel to heel flick with my player in that position, and the defender just makes the perfect challenge. My player just forgets how to defend. I don't get how you can like counter their play style but actually get beaten by them more. You know what I mean? Like, we added more pressure. Like, Calvin Phillips is not doing that at all, let's just say that as well. Calvin Phillips is not putting out a heel to heel flick in that position. And Edward Mendy is gone. Like, it's been awful. He's shaking out, he's driving with the ball, and he's an option. He's a good option as well. It's any option but Aubameyang. Into Kovacic now. Kovacic, of course, the shot is blocked. Aubameyang saved by Edison. Okay, this is going to be the end of the game here. A game that we shouldn't have been losing by this margin, but it is where it is. Grealish in behind Edward Mendy. Can you at least never go? He makes a save. Well, it's a 5-2 loss to Man City. A 5-2 loss to Man United as well. I'm turning off play, whichever one it is, that just makes him do skill moves because it's just unrealistic. Okay, to wrap up the episode here, we're just going to sum a bunch of games. We're going to sum this one up against Fulham here. Hopefully get a victory. I'm just going to do that. And hopefully pick up a win. And we get a 2-1 victory. Aubameyang scores twice, so to see that. Okay, for the final thing I'm going to do this episode is going to sum this game against Brighton in the Carabao Cup here with the second team again. Now Havertz is out for a month, which is unfortunate. And I did loan out Chukwuemeka, so he's going to be loaning out, but we're probably going to bring him back from his loan actually due to that. Or I'm actually going to promote a youth game play actually instead. Okay, to the episode here, we're just going to talk about the team and my plans for January because we need a backup left wing, and I think I know who I want to bring in for that. Backup right wing is currently Hakim Ziyech, but I think I'm going to bring in someone for that. I'm going to sell a bunch of players. Now, one player that we are going to sell is N'Golo Kante. We're just not using him, and we can do a bit of money for him. We're not playing CDM, so there's no point in us keeping him. I can see Koulibaly's back from his injury, which is great. We're going to have him for Fofana as our backup, as our centre back. Sorry, we're going to, I think, keep Kepa as our backup goalkeeper. We're going to sell Edward Mendy and bring in a goalkeeper maybe in the future. I don't know who I want that to be. If I want to bring in a younger goalkeeper to grow behind Kepa, and I think I might give Kepa this season to see what he can do, and then next season bring in a world-class goalkeeper if we need one, and bring in a younger goalkeeper behind Kepa for this season. But yeah, at the backup left back we have Chilwell obviously, but backup right back we need an option there, so we're going to get one of those. We have a bunch of players that we are going to sell. For example, we're going to bring in a Zachariah opponent, they'll make him a centre back. We're going to sell Edward Mendy. We're going to, I believe, sell Jorginho. We're going to renew his contract and see how much we can get for him. Got quite a few players going to loan out here, the likes of Webster, Fofana, obviously Hutchinson, Lewis Hall, some of the youngsters. We're going to loan those out. Chukwuemeka is actually going to go out on loan, which is actually going to be a big loss for us. So I might just cancel that loan because he actually plays for us and we need him now, and Havertz has picked up that injury. Yeah, in the comments below, let me know who I should bring in to replace some of the outgoing players. And I'm just going to sort out a bench here, because with those players going out, obviously Havertz would be there, which Jorginho is going to come in for that position. We've got Borja, Aubameyang, and yeah, next episode is going to be the January transfer window as I mentioned. And just to do one more thing to end the episode, I'm going to show you the youth prospect we're going to promote. Head over to the youth academy here, and it is our homegrown talent we're going to promote. He is a cam, which is why we're loaned out Chukwuemeka. And it's Patrick Parkinson here, as you can see, 6'4". I feel like all the homegrown talents, no matter how young they are, they're always like over 6 foot. You never get any like short, you know, nimble wingers or strikers. You just get like tall, physical players with pace. We're going to promote him and end the episode here. Now he's going to make his debut next episode. He's going to go into the second team for Chukwuemeka since he's going out on loan. And Chukwuemeka comes off there, and okay, he's not even there. Great. Don't know why it does that, but there we go. Parkinson comes into the team as a cam, and yeah, he's going to be a good player for us hopefully in the future. And next episode will be the transfer window, so I'll see you guys then. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to drop a like in the video, subscribe to the channel, turn notifications, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you guys for watching, and goodbye.